Yeah, gotta stretch. Gotta stretch before we play this game. Okay. I probably should heal up at the Statue of the Seven. But it's okay. Let's take the elevator. We got an event. We have to go into the fortress. Oh wow, look at all these waterfalls. It's so pretty. Yay.
Alright, Neverlet, we're ready.
Let's go.
You have come just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the fortress of Meripede from Irenaeus. Careful. You may want to step back a bit.
Ooh, so you have to go down from here? Is the prison underwater?
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the depths, the fortress of Meripede is naturally the perfect place to confine and guard criminals. But do not worry. It is not nearly as frightening inside as you may think. You will see for yourselves once you are down there.
Paimon hopes you're right. Don't know about you, but just thinking about being at the bottom of the sea like that gives Paimon the heebie-jeebies.
Oh, and there's one more thing. I mentioned that I have had personal dealings with the administrator of the fortress, Writhsley. He's a very shrewd fellow.
Yeah, we heard about him too. He's that Duke, right?
Correct. He is the highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison. Even though you are going there to investigate at my behest, it would behoove you to avoid any confrontation with him or any of his subordinates. The Duke rarely ever leaves the fortress of Meripede, but that does not mean he is not privy to all that is happening inside and outside the fortress. He is quiet, but not unaware, so please bear that in mind. All right, it's about all the time that we have to talk privately. I'm counting on you two.
Don't worry, we won't let you down.
Good. Madeline!
I'm here, Monsieur Nervalet.
Where did she come from?
These two are the newest convicts, I presume?
She hiding?
Don't worry, they won't escape on my watch.
I think we try.
Please
I'm actually not sure, but hello.
I'll process your paperwork for entering
How are you
the
this
Fortress of
evening?
Meripede.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I did. Okay. I'm wondering, like, I'm gonna continue the current quest. Let's go. Gonna be stuck in prison for a while.
Are we already underwater now? Huh.
Gold
so
trail.
this is what it feels like to be a
floating up.
criminal in Fontaine.
You two seem to be taking this pretty well. It's rare to see convicts in such a good mood.
Interesting, okay. They're just gonna let me wander about and open things up when I'm a convict. Gonna do the paperwork.
Oh, it's you, Madeline. Why'd they make you
There's
make
a
the trip
treasure
down here
chest
today?
there.
Monsieur Nervalet personally requested I escort these 2 convicts. I suppose he was concerned others might not be up to the task.
Well now, aren't you the lucky one? Must be nice to be on good terms with the big shots like the Chief Justice. The only people I get to see every day are the new inmates.
Well, have you tried service with a smile? Who knows, it might help your professional reputation.
This character
Yeah, right.
has some personality.
As if. Every criminal comes through here looking miserable. How can I smile with such a toxic work environment? And even if I did smile at them, the convicts would probably just think that I'm some freak getting some kind of twisted enjoyment from their pain.
Oh, she's got a point.
Kind of dark.
Well, I've finished transferring you. You 2 will register here, and
She's just like,
Marette will
peace, I'm
guide you
done.
through the remaining
Bye.
procedures.
She's like,
Yeah.
screw this.
I'll take it from here. You head on back to that bright and sunny world above.
Yeah, actually, I like that name.
Okay, let me see. You are the Traveler and Paimon, correct?
We are present. Nah, let's go with our style. That's right.
That would be us.
Let me confirm your charges and sentence. Let's see. You 2 are charged with
Eating too many
eating a cake
macarons.
specially prepared for the Archon by a Snezhnayan envoy without the Archon's permission, thereby incapacitating the
Yeah, it sounds
political
like
center
Paimon.
of Fontaine for a brief period. Sentence: 45 days?
Huh? Wait. You mean the cake that Nervalet gave us was...
Just looking at the charges, it seems you 2 are capable of causing some serious trouble.
By eating cake?
And considering how fond Lady Furina is of sweets, this crime is tantamount to trying to assassinate the Hydro Archon herself.
You flatter us.
Now I've seen everything. Anyway, we still need to finish processing you before you can enter the Fortress of Meripede. Please stand in front of the board over there. I'll take your mugshots with my camera.
Mug shots.
Oh, all right. But be sure to catch Paimon's good side.
Paimon's mug shot. Paimon. Float a little lower.
And we're done. Thank you for your cooperation. Next, someone will be along to guide you inside the fortress. Please be sure to cherish this opportunity for rebirth.
Huh? Rebirth? Isn't that a little much? We're only gonna be here for 45 days!
You 2 are the new inmates, right? Follow me.
Oh, okay! Paimon is Paimon and this is the Traveler!
Save it. Not like I'll remember your names. Move it.
They're so rude.
So, are you one of the guards here? Is there anything we should be careful of while we're here? Did Paimon already ask something she wasn't supposed to?
Why should I tell you anything? What's in it for me?
You sure don't seem like a guard.
This is exactly why I can't stand you fish. I wouldn't even be doing this if it weren't for the credit coupons.
What?
Credit coupons?
Alright, seeing as you're not the annoying kind that's getting dragged in here crying and blubbering, I guess I can tell you a few things. But next time, it'll cost you some coupons. Mora means nothing here. Here, we use credit coupons. Coupons can get you almost anything in the Fortress of Meripede. Desires? Fulfilled. You want power? No problem. Coupons can even change fate itself.
So, credit coupons are a currency that can only be used here?
Hey there.
It's
How's
not
it
as
going?
simple as that. Like Moret said, everyone gets a chance at rebirth. No matter how much money or power you had before, it means nothing once you set foot inside the Fortress of Meripede. You have to start over and earn your coupons. Everyone starts from the same place, and you have a chance at a new, less terrible life. I guess that's the real purpose of the coupons. They symbolize true fairness and true justice. And this is also exactly why so many criminals choose not to return to the outside world, even after they've served their sentence.
Oh, so that's what the Fortress of Meripede is like. Huh. Paimon was under the impression that it'd be more like a prison.
Okay,
It
thanks.
certainly ain't all sunshine and roses here.
Yeah, I might just
But
be
it's also
doing the
not the
Fortress
worst place
quest
to be.
tonight.
You'd better take a good look at the scenery now. It'll be the last chance you get for a while. After being away from the sunlight for so long, even the terrifying depths of the sea start to feel like home. It just stops feeling oppressive, you know? Oh, I'm actually an inmate like you two. Welcoming newcomers is a job I've picked up to earn some extra coupons.
It's not giving me any more information. Guess that's what it's like in prison.
Why aren't you answering us again?
I've told you enough for free. Any more info is gonna cost you.
So all you care about is Mora. Wait, no. Coupons?
Almost there. It's down through here. Your turn to give it a try.
Hello. What is this thing? Okay. I'm doing well. Just checking out chapter 4 here in the game.
So, we're going even deeper now? Just how deep down are we?
It's like a metaphor for your previous life, isn't it?
Our lives weren't that bad.
This is such a long elevator ride. Yep, just started.
So this is the actual entrance to the Fortress of Meripede? Huh. It looks like there are other new arrivals, too. Oh, they sure don't look happy. Maybe we look too relaxed for fresh convicts.
Pick on Paimon.
Oh, right. We're on someone else's territory now. We need to think of a good way to act like criminals to get by. If we're discovered,
She is.
even
She's so
Beverly
funny.
might not be able to rescue us. Hey! Don't scare Paimon! Oh, Paimon's not ready for all this.
Look, I don't really know you, and I have no idea what kind of crime you committed, but
We ate cake.
you wouldn't have happened to anger someone important, did you?
Yes.
Someone important? Paimon doesn't think so. Wait, why are you suddenly trying to talk to us now?
Now's
Yeah.
not the time to worry
He's
about
trying
that.
to gather information.
Anyway, it's over there, so you just go on over there by yourselves. I've done my job, so good luck.
What was that all about? Wait a second. Are there usually so many garter mechs around here? They're already onto us?
Oh, who's this?
Prisoners numbers 7459 and 7560. Welcome. Oh, no need to be anxious. These Gardamex aren't here to attack you. In fact, they're here as your honor guard. When I heard that you were friends of Monsieur Neuvillette, I had the Gardamex come and wait in formation.
Wait, you know about our connection with Neuvillette?
The seafloor isn't as cut off from the world as
Yeah.
you might imagine. However, I'm afraid that I know nothing more than that you are friends of the Udex. And as you can see, committing a crime means being sentenced here. Even
Very
if you're
much.
friends with the Chief Justice.
Very classy.
Quite fair.
The Duke! Greetings, Your Grace. Lovely weather today, isn't it?
Now Deacon talks.
Oh, greetings, my good fellow. Well, I'm willing to imagine that the weather is as good outside the sea as you say it is. How great it would have been if only the Fortress of Meripede had been built on the coast, huh? It would have been so convenient to enjoy a nice chat in the sunshine.
My profuse apologies. I just got so nervous when I saw you,
So this is the Duke. He sure looks a lot younger than Paimon imagined.
I like how Paimon screams this out,
The
like right in
Traveler
front of
and
him.
Paimon, correct? Mr. Deacon here was responsible for your welcome. I trust you were satisfied with his guidance?
No, he was terrible. It was okay. His attitude could use some work, though. Yes, definitely.
Ah, I see. In that case, I regret to announce that Deacon here has just missed the best opportunity in his prison career to be promoted.
I admit that I was only thinking about the coupons. I'm sorry to have disappointed you, Your Grace. I once hoped for a chance to do some higher level work. I had no idea you two were big shots who were worthy of speaking with His Grace. Losing out on such a big opportunity because I couldn't see past my own nose.
Plenty of time ahead, Deacon.
I play like
be more
once or twice a
opportunities.
week, usually.
Well, I believe that concludes the introductions.
So pretty
We've
casually.
already taken enough time here. Deacon, if you would.
I do stream each time.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take my leave now.
Please, follow me. To make you feel more welcome, I'll show you around the various facilities of the Fortress of Meripede. I hope it'll help you adjust to life here.
He's going to personally give us a cure? Huh. Paimon can't figure out what this guy's thinking at all.
Let's just roll with it.
No wonder Charlotte's so interested in him. He's one of those
I have.
mysterious types.
I play a lot of the
Let's keep
Yakuza
up with him.
games. I'll probably be playing the new one in November 8th when it comes out. But right now I've been playing Like a Dragon Aishin. Viewpoint. Yeah, so they're basically like action-adventure, story-driven games. It's a way, I guess, like very high level to explain Yakuza, but you're basically like a legendary Yakuza in Japan. So, yeah, new games in November. Yeah, there's the newest one comes out. I played the demo at PAX last month. Really liked it, so I'm gonna pick it up and play it. Yeah, good stuff. Actually, let's just go the other way. Oh, there's a food section over there. Paimon's gonna be happy
There's no
about
need
that.
to be so reserved. The label of criminal is nothing but one of many identities. And being criminally inclined here at the Fortress is just one of many ways to survive.
Is it really okay for the warden to think like that? We're real criminals, you know. What if we're too difficult to title.
I would say if my favorite Yakuza games are probably 4 and 5. Those are my favorite in this series.
Well, then maybe you'll be able to carve out a name and a place for yourselves in this underwater world, But
Underwater
before you go in
world.
swinging, please remember that in the Fortress of Meripede, it's better to not cause trouble for yourself or for the guards. Now, we've arrived at a very important place. The Coupon Cafeteria.
Coupon
You can
Cafeteria.
come here and claim 1 welfare meal each day.
Welfare meal? You mean it doesn't cost anything?
That's right. Criminals are essential to Fortress operations, so we must guarantee that they at least have the basic means to survive.
But that's not how it was. Back in the day, it cost your reward
Back
coupons
in my
just to
day.
get a cup of water here. For fish like you who just arrived with nothing, you'd have to go to work hungry until you earned enough coupons to eat. It was only after His Grace became the administrator that we got the free meal rule. Now everyone gets a square meal every day, even no-good slackers who've never picked up a wrench in their whole lives. Nobody starves to death here.
In the Fortress of Meripede, credit coupons are the only currency, and everything must be purchased. In some sense, you could say using the coupons is a form of trade. But trade is always conducted by people. So if we want trade here to prosper, we need everyone to work hard and live their lives. If nobody could even afford a meal, then the whole fortress would be up in arms. That would only make things more difficult for me.
They got that nice underwater view,
Rather
right?
than saying that we're giving everyone a free meal here, you
And
should
one
say
free
that
meal?
everyone's hard work has improved the living conditions in the Fortress of Meripede.
Your Grace's reasoning is correct, but what I said is also true. Whatever the case, hard work is rewarded here. You'd be hard-pressed to find anywhere else as fair and reasonable.
Right! Paimon sees your point. By that logic, this place doesn't seem so bad after all. Oh, wait, no. We shouldn't drop our guard so quickly. But it seems the inmates really respect the Duke because of his attitude, right? We should still try to verify the truth with our own eyes.
Let's continue this way.
The credit coupons, like the prize tickets in Like a Dragon. Just pick them up randomly on the ground.
This place is known as the Pancration Ring. Sometimes we have criminals who have more energy than they know what to do with. Their daily work alone isn't enough of an outlet for them. So, instead of leaving them to their own devices, we've provided them with this dedicated venue. This way, nobody will get involved unless they want to be.
Pancration matches? And you can earn extra coupons? Oh, what do you think, traveler? Interested?
But I must warn you that your sentence will be extended if you fail to restrain yourself and end up seriously injuring or killing your opponent.
In that case, I'll pass.
So, did you set this place up too?
No, actually. I just granted approval for the organizer to use this area to build the ring, and I collect a portion of the proceeds in return. Of course, the
I'm
fees
not
are
into
also
the into the
quite useful.
camera. Yeah,
Oh. Do you mind if we ask what they're used for?
maybe like
Sure.
I don't know,
Ensuring personal safety,
I haven't thought of
maintaining the
doing
arena,
a,
and resolving any conflicts that arise.
like an image or
Why?
anything.
Are you interested in how to manage a pancration ring?
Oh, no. Paimon was just wondering if that's how you paid for everyone's welfare meals.
A reasonable guess. I see you have a talent for entrepreneurship.
Oh, you hear that? Paimon has a talent! So we can start a business here?
That is something you can discuss between yourselves later. Let's move on for now.
Paimon. Paimon just wants more snacks. She wants more than one meal a day. To go all the way up. I've been streaming since probably like 2018, maybe 2019, something like that. Yeah, 2019, I think. About 4 years. Yeah, I'm very casual about it though. This place is huge. This giant sword came out of that box and we're in prison. That makes complete sense, right? Just putting all these swords inside boxes down here.
Your Grace. Good morning. I mean, good afternoon. No, wait. What time is it again?
Indeed.
What time indeed? Time waits for no one, so it's best to keep an eye on it.
My apologies, Your Grace.
Jeez, that guy's so nervous he almost forgot to breathe.
Sorry.
He's gonna pass out.
These are the dormitories, which is where inmates sleep. The guards will inform you where your bunk
That's
is
so
later.
true.
In the Fortress of Meripede, criminals usually spend most of their time in either the production zone or the sleeping areas.
The production zone? What does it produce? Is that where we'll be working?
Not necessarily. Though working in the production zone is the most reliable way to earn credit coupons, if you have other skills, you can skip your shifts to earn them in other ways.
Wow. Wait, you're the manager of this place, and you're just telling us to our faces that it's okay to skip work?
The fact that the Fortress of Meripede has continued operating completely autonomously is proof enough that most people are willing to work honestly and earn a stable income. As for what we produce, many of the clockwork machines seen all over Fontaine originate from our workshop. Therefore, the Fortress of Meripede is not only a place where criminals serve their sentences, but also a giant machine factory. There's no need for me to get into specifics about the production process now. You'll experience it all firsthand when you report for work tomorrow.
You got it.
Let's move on. The tour continues over this way.
I like how he has all this time to just chat with us, right? He's supposed to be the manager of this place. Hey! It's Linny.
You really scared me there. I didn't expect to see you here, Your Grace. I thought maybe I was so tired from work that I was starting to see things.
The only thing you should be seeing is the work in front of you. Stay focused and keep up the pace. Oh? Is something the matter?
It's nothing. Paimon's just worried about how hard we'll have to work tomorrow.
Paimon's so obvious. This guy, Patch. The mailroom? Another sword in the box. Just random swords all over the place. In prison. Who's this?
Your Grace? What are you doing in the infirmary at a time like this? Oh no, you didn't injure yourself, did you?
Not yet, unfortunately for you. But thank you for your concern, Siegeween.
Then you must be here for those two.
Allow me to introduce you. This is the infirmary, and Sigewinne here is the Fortress of Meripede's head nurse.
Hello, new faces. They call me the head nurse, but I actually handle all the nurse-related work all by myself down here.
Wow,
Since
that's
you
a lot
seem
of
to have
work.
some rare downtime with no patients, perhaps you could find the time to join us for dinner?
Oh,
Just one
then
nurse?
these two must be some important convicts. Sure, I'll join the welcome party.
Thank you. Your presence will be the pièce de résistance for today's tour.
Oh, so the tour part is over now?
I believe I've already covered the primary aspects of life here in the fortress. As for your work, there'll be someone else to guide you through the details. Is there anything else? I seldom conduct tours, so why don't you just ask if you have any questions?
Well, this is our first time here. Paimon's not sure what to ask.
Then let's head back to the coupon cafeteria. Maybe a meal will help you think up some questions.
You should at least try to be excited. Our free meals are actually pretty good here.
They're practicing OMAD here down in the down at the fortress. Unless you want to buy more meals. Okay. Yeah, OMAD, 1 meal a day. They're fasting the rest of the day. That dude. Just want to glide down there instead of running around here. Except with this guy. Oh, he doesn't have anything to say. Oh, gonna use the lift again. Just gonna glide all the way down. Okay. Why is it so far away? The cafe.
What do you think of the food? Does it meet your expectations? Wow, it looks delicious! Neverlet made it sound like living conditions in the Fortress of Meripede wasn't very good. Who would have guessed that criminals get to eat tasty food like this every day? Oh, isn't that the meal box that only super lucky people manage to draw? Seems like you two are quite fortunate.
It actually has nothing to do with luck in this case. I had a word with Walsey, so you didn't have to draw lots like everyone else.
Oh, you mean the meals are random? Yes, what you get to eat depends completely on your luck. You could say that it's a distasteful little game that Chef Walsey likes to play here in the cafeteria. Paimon knew it! If criminals got to eat tasty food like this every meal, the crime rate in Fontaine would skyrocket for sure!
I'm pretty sure it
Excuse
wouldn't.
me, did I hear you mention Nervulette just now? I've been wondering how he's doing. Is he busy with work? Has he been taking care of his health? He seems healthy no matter how you look at him. But he works so hard all the time, so it must be really tiring.
Relatable.
Sounds like he hasn't changed a bit. Looks like you can stop worrying so much, Sigewinne.
Oh, that's good. But I still feel like it's been too long since I've heard any news about him.
No news is good news. Maybe next
Yeah.
time I've got something to discuss with him, I can invite you to accompany us.
But isn't the Fortress of
That bread
Meripede
does look
independent
good.
from Fontaine's court system? What do you two have to discuss?
Well, we provide all kinds of mechanical products for official use, and some essential goods have to be obtained from the overworld, so we naturally have to stay in touch about this and that. Monsieur Nervulette's character is unimpeachable. No matter the question, you can discuss it openly and freely with him. Talking with him feels quite effortless. In light of that, I am quite willing to go out of my way to show respect and accommodate him. In fact, Right now, I'm treating you two as guests invited by Monsieur Neuvillette. But unfortunately, I can only do so until the end of this meal. After this, you two will just be inmates here. You're very welcome. Well, your new life awaits.
Oh boy. We got 44 more days to go.
Are you finished eating? Then I recommend that you return to the dormitories and rest. You have work to do tomorrow. Perhaps you were hoping to ask for some special privileges? Sorry, you'll have to use credit coupons like everyone else. It's not as comfy here as you might imagine.
Talk to this guy. Oh, I need coupons for these. Okay.
Grab yourself a weapon.
I like the music down here. This. Okay, I get one. Okay. I am going to teleport up there.
The Traveler and Paimon, right?
No.
Listen up. As new inmates, the only thing you need to worry about is what to do and when to do it. Don't make any extra trouble for yourself. Your bunks are right over there. Follow me.
Might want to fix that leak in the roof. We're gonna be roughing it for like a month and a half, Paimon. That leak in the roof.
So this is where we'll be sleeping from now on. Oh, Paimon can't believe this! The days of staying home and reading detective stories are like a dream now. By the way, Traveler, we saw a lot of things worth investigating just now. Even though the Duke didn't say it too directly, judging from what he said at the end, it seems that he was only welcoming because we know Neuvillette. We are criminals, and Paimon did eat that cake, but we're actually here to help Neuvillette. Is it possible that he knows we're here on a mission? Or is Paimon overthinking things? Yeah, Paimon thinks so too. He probably knew why we came here from the very beginning and intentionally wanted to send us a message. Maybe something like, "Hey, I have my eyes on you, so don't try anything funny." Yeah, you're right. It's not like we can go back to Neuvillette empty-handed and say, "The Duke looks scary, so we gave up."
Pretty sure the Duke doesn't look scary.
And besides, the Duke said that he was willing to go out of his way to show respect for Neuvillette, right? So, we at least need to try. But Paimon hasn't gotten a clue where we should start our investigation. You mean... Yeah, that's what Paimon was thinking too! Paimon almost spilled the beans when we ran into him. Fortunately, based on his attitude, it looks like the Duke sees Linny as just another inmate. We worked so hard to help clear Linny and Lynette's names, and yet we turn around and bam! He's in prison anyway!
Yeah.
Oh, right! Linny and Lynette are from the House of the Hearth. They work for the Knave, so they could be here to investigate too! Huh? Oh, it's a card! Paimon didn't notice it earlier.
The room is bugged.
It looks like a magician's prop. Lenny must have left it here. He's in prison and still doing his little tricks, huh? Let Paimon have a look. It was nice to bump into you again. Let's catch up in the production zone tomorrow.
He just broke into my room and left cards
It's
everywhere.
like he's greeting a buddy on the street. Paimon thought he'd write something important. If you say so, we can ask him what's going on tomorrow. Let's get some rest now.
The bed is huge. It's like 4 times, like, bigger than a normal bed. I mean, she's standing up tall and, like, literally her head comes up to the bed. It's huge.
Well, it's Paimon's
just like the
first
food,
day as a
too.
prisoner. Last night, Paimon dreamed about getting interrogated by the guards until Paimon told them everything, and then Paimon woke up. Hey, come on! It's just a dream, okay? Paimon wouldn't really squeal. Maybe.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, lazy bones. What are you still doing here? If you don't want to starve, then get yourselves over to the production zone.
Sorry! We're going right away!
But all the food in my inventory.
Just wish everyone could stay safe and healthy.
I thought there were, like, no other medical professionals here. I like how they focus on health here. Yeah, you might want to do something about that girl that checked us in earlier. Yeah. Her and her toxic work environment. She probably has some mental health stuff going on. Should probably go talk to her. About the pipes. Yeah, they keep leaking everywhere. You gonna go fix them? go check this out.
Ah, you must be the catch of the day. Looks like you've got some luck getting assigned this space.
Yep, we just arrived yesterday and...
Don't interrupt me when I'm speaking.
Whoa.
Yes, sir.
Listen carefully to my instructions. I don't want any mishaps. Every machine here is worth more than the both of you.
Whoa.
Working around these machines can be very dangerous. Do your job well, and you can eat in the cafeteria after your shift. Get sloppy, and you dine in the infirmary. Anyway, the Fortress of Merope doesn't want to lose a single one of its machines. And it also doesn't want to waste the production potential of any inmate. You got that?
Got it.
Your job is to use the machine over there to process widgets.
Process
Watch carefully,
widgets.
and make sure you step on the pedal at the right time. If the machine gets jammed, then give it a little maintenance with your fist. Here, take this. Bring me the process widgets, and I'll give you some credit coupons in exchange.
Okay, I got a press operation widget processing tutorial. Okay, gonna make some widgets. Okay.
So if the machine gets jammed, you just need to attack it to fix the problem.
Yeah, just smack it a whole bunch. Fixes everything, right?
Once the widget is hot enough to blow, jump to step on the pedal and hit the widget with the hammer. You got this! Great! Now we can report back to the foreman and give him the processed widgets!
Oh boy.
Huh. This one is tolerable. Though, since the processing is done by machine, the product is all pretty much the same anyway. Alright, I'll pass you for now. And we'll count up how many credit coupons you've earned.
Paimon's exhausted.
After making one widget.
We're done now, right? Oh, that foreman. He's so scary that Paimon couldn't even speak. Ugh. Even though Paimon's starving and wants to head straight to the coupon cafeteria, we still need to meet Lenny first, right? He probably just finished up his work, too. He should be around here somewhere.
Let's go talk to Lenny.
Lenny? Mr. Magician? Where are you? Oh, this had better not be some disappearing act.
Whoa, have to take the elevator up.
Doesn't seem to be around here. Let's try looking somewhere else.
taking the elevator up.
Where could he be? Did he decide to slack off and sleep the day away?
Like Paimon wanted to?
Hey, over here.
He's just hiding out.
Oh, you scared Paimon! How did you appear out of nowhere like that?
Oh, you scare so easily now? Is there something worrying you these days?
Oh, you little... The only thing we're worried about was trying to find you.
Sorry. Come over here and keep it down.
Oh, Lynette! You're here too! You two really are inseparable.
That's right. My brother simply can't stand to be away from me.
It's not just Lynette. Fremine is also here. Do you still remember him?
Oh, you mean that diver from the House of the Hearth, right? Paimon remembers seeing him in the Court of Fontaine before. Now hurry up and tell us, how did you end up as criminals this time? We fought so hard at court to prove you were innocent, but now it looks like our incredible court battle was for nothing!
Sadly, even the teeniest of things can land you in prison these days. I put together a street performance and used the popularity we gained from the Opera House incident to attract a big crowd.
And then?
Next, I invited several audience members to participate in the show. And then, with the entire audience watching, their wallet suddenly disappeared.
My brother was charged with theft, and I was charged as his accomplice, having assisted him in his crime.
Welcome back!
It really isn't that bad. The missing wallets are all in the leftmost drawer of the Maison Gardiennage's big filing cabinet. We just need to see how long it takes to discover them.
Yep, we should be released then.
Not too much.
In terms of the magic trick
Just went to the cafeteria.
I think the performance went perfectly.
And slept in a really large bed. Like bigger than both of them, like times 10.
Indeed.
Yes.
Last time I hid my identity from you, I promised that I'd tell you absolutely everything if you were angry about it. No more secrets.
Yeah, the bed
so
in
I don't
their
plan on keeping anything from you this time either.
in their quarters is
At
huge.
the moment, the House of the Hearth's interests don't conflict with yours at all. We were instructed by the father of our house, the Knave, to come here and conduct an investigation.
Told you so! See? Paimon guessed right.
As for what we're investigating, perhaps you haven't heard, but the fortress of Meropide hides a secret. Some even say that the entire fortress exists just to protect it. The House of the Hearth has been investigating this for a very long time, trying to uncover its mysteries. But recently, all of our informants, including the ones that had infiltrated the guards, suddenly vanished and have not been heard from since. We believe that this is a direct provocation, and it's the reason why we came here. Father has somehow managed to confirm that Focalors does not have Fontaine's Gnosis.
Huh? How did she manage to learn information that important?
Father has her ways. Many of them are beyond our imagination, and we've never had the chance to see her at work. But we trust her conclusions.
It was this information that led us to suspect that Fontaine's Gnosis might be in the fortress of Meropide and is related to that secret.
So it's all about the Gnosis again.
Well, that's about it from our side. How about you two?
They
Did
ate a
Monsieur
cake.
Nervulette send you here?
Bingo! The Knave has been applying a lot of pressure. She wants to know what happened to Child, so we came here to investigate. Traveler, are we allowed to tell them?
You've already said everything.
You don't need to worry too much about that. She's just asking for a report on Master Child's predicament as a means of pressuring you. Father used the situation as a pretext to negotiate with two high-ranking officials in the court of Fontaine. She actually just wants to be able to make concessions on this matter for gains elsewhere, almost like a bargaining chip.
Sometimes you need an excuse to do things you otherwise couldn't. And a harbinger is more valuable than you might imagine.
Of course, it's not a complete farce. If we do manage to find out what happened to Master Child 2, then diplomatic relations with Fontaine could improve, and Snezhnaya might even be able to adjust its stance a bit.
Is it just Paimon, or does it feel like we're the only ones who actually care about Child's situation? The relationship between the Harbingers must be as bad as ever.
I wouldn't go that far. Father just has different standards than we do when it comes to what can be sacrificed for an advantage. By the way, I have a suggestion. Why don't we team up?
Sure.
Even though we have different objectives, we're both here to investigate the fortress of Meropide. It would be more efficient for us to work together. As you know, the House of the Hearth has many reasons to seek the Gnosis, but our highest priority remains resolving the prophesized crisis. You can trust us on that.
See, I told you.
Is that so? Sure enough, it won't be easy to convince them to cooperate with us.
Lenny seems to be thinking pretty hard about something.
Of course he is. Lenny has been looking forward to a chance to reach an understanding with you ever since last we met. Or, I should say, we were really looking forward to teaming up with you this time.
Lynette, just tell them everything, why don't you?
It's okay to open up a little.
Very prudent of you, and consistent with your behavior since we first met. That's reasonable enough, and I agreed to cooperate on these terms as well. I was prepared for the worst, but you were actually more agreeable than I anticipated. All right then, there's no time to lose. I have some information to share, so listen carefully. Since Lynette and I arrived here, our investigation uncovered the fact that the Fortress of Meropide has a forbidden zone. Most people just clammed up and wouldn't talk, but after asking the right questions, we were able to confirm the existence of the Forbidden Zone from the guards. You should be aware of that while you're investigating.
A forbidden zone? Could that be where Child disappeared to? You're right, we'll definitely keep that in mind.
Good. That's the most suspicious thing about the fortress that we know of so far. We have a few other unanswered questions, and we'll be investigating those as quickly as we can. Anyway, I hope you find our information useful at least. Oh, look at the time. You two must be hungry. You should go to the coupon cafeteria and get something to eat. I'll use my cards to get in touch with you again in the future.
Oh, that's just what Paimon wanted to hear! Paimon's starving after all that work today. We can talk more about the investigation later. Let's go get some grub!
I got the feeling that,
He wasn't kidding. Today's meal is nowhere near as good
yeah,
as
I was just gonna say, they're gonna get a meal that she doesn't like.
Who knows how long it'll be until we're lucky enough to get that super tasty meal again? Forget about it then. We'll just deal with the regular food for the time being. Let's just get out of here as soon as possible. But life here doesn't seem all that bad. Other than the foreman being kinda mean and the work being pretty tiring.
You think so, mate?
If I had a coupon for every fish who said that. Seems you fishies still haven't learned your lessons from your life up on the surface. If you take things at face value, then by the time you reach a dead end, you won't even know how you ended up on that road in the first place.
I'm doing good. How are you?
I like your attitude. I can, let you in on a little something. Everyone's been telling you to just follow the rules and not cause any trouble for yourself. Am I right? But what they don't tell you is that the rules aren't exactly what they pretend to be. The rules for being a prisoner. The truth is, this place has a lot of hidden rules.
Huh? Hidden rules? What do you mean?
Not everyone knows about those rules, but whether you know them or not, once you break one, you might encounter something even worse than death.
Really? Oh, now you're really scaring poor Paimon. Don't joke around like that!
Of course. And I'd say
Epic
that just
zoom in on the
disappearing would be one of
eyes.
the better outcomes.
Oh, you mean that if there really are hidden rules, then Child's disappearance might have something to do with that? In that case, would you tell us some hidden rules? We definitely want to avoid breaking them.
Come on, mate. This is valuable information. The difference between life and death. Do you really think you can just ask and I would tell you?
Yes.
Paimon understands.
You just appeared out of nowhere.
We don't have many credit coupons yet.
Yeah, I know. Not like I'm going anywhere. Just come talk to me after you've saved enough. Moreover, you're new fish, freshly caught, and completely out of your element. What'd be the point in even telling you anything before you've gotten a handle on your new lives? Come and find me once you've been here longer. I'm usually around the rag and bone shop.
Things
Just
are going
call
good.
me V-Doc. Bye-bye now.
Just casually streaming as usual.
He left. Just like that. Huh. Do you think he's just trying to scare us into buying fake information from him?
It's possible.
Yeah. It might be a good place to start in our investigation. Hidden rules, huh? But, like he said, we don't have any coupons and we're still not familiar with this place. Oh, there's nothing we can do about it now. Ah, we were so busy talking we almost forgot to eat. Even if it's not the best, it's probably better while it's warm. Come on, dig in before it gets cold.
Going to sit. Okay. Do I have to go back to my room? Alright, let's go back to my room. Gotta teleport upstairs. I have to use that elevator. Takes forever. Thank you. Climb the stairs. How bad this pipe is leaking. Surprised there isn't more water here. Look how huge this bed is. I mean, it's like up to her, like, shoulders. It's huge. Okay, I'm gonna rest.
So Paimon just confirmed with the guards that our shift is set for every morning, and we're free to do whatever we want all afternoon. But it seems like most of the other inmates choose to continue working through the afternoon to earn more credit coupons. Oh, and they also said that you can use coupons to skip work in the morning and free up your time. They weren't kidding. Credit coupons really can be used to do anything here. Paimon's so tired. And we'll need to wake up and go to work in the morning.
That pillow is bigger than Paimon.
It's not like we can really do anything else.
I mean, the pillow itself could be her bed.
Traveler, Paimon hopes we can keep making progress on our investigation tomorrow.
prison. Aren't the beds like tiny? What's this? Hey, it's Child. Wow, those people are moving real fast. Oh, he got a large bed too. What's up with these beds?
Are you awake, traveler? What's wrong? You seem to have something on your mind. Did you dream about something last night? Is that even possible? Unless it wasn't an ordinary dream? Oh, Child's vision! So you had it with you this whole time? Maybe the vision connected Child's consciousness to yours! And our investigation has its first major breakthrough! Good thing you brought the vision with you here. So what did you see in the dream? Do you know where Child went? Huh. Okay. Well, hopefully it'll be a bit more helpful in the future. What's more important now is that it's the start of another new day as prisoners. Let's do our best to earn more credit coupons. What's the plan for today?
Let's spend some coupons to skip work. Nah, let's go to the production zone.
It's time to start working. If that guard Fielding catches us skulking about, he's sure to give us an earful.
Yay, they teleported us over there. I didn't have to walk all the way down there.
Look who decided to show up. Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's
Rude.
wasted.
Thank you for joining. Have a good evening, morning, afternoon, whatever time zone you're in. Alright.
Good, here you go. Remember to give me the widget once you've finished processing it.
What if I don't? What if I keep it for myself? Sure, will do. After my stream, I will accept it. Oh, thanks. Sure. Yeah. You too. Have a good day. As I beat up this machine and get widgets. Here's your widget.
Paimon's beat. But after so many shifts, it seems we're really getting the hang of it now.
Only 2, Paimon. You get tired over one shift.
Hey there, fellow shift mates.
Oh, I should have
I saw
insulted
you
her.
finished your work, so I thought I'd come over and say hi.
Oh, hey there! We've seen you before. Your assigned workspace is really close, isn't it?
That's right. The name's Rowan. This past few days, I couldn't help but notice the new faces working nearby. I guess we were destined to meet. I've been working here for almost 15 years. Even the foreman, Grainville, always calls me Chief.
Whoa, you've been working here a long time, Chief.
Hey, Chief.
If there's anything you'd like to know, just ask me. I know the work here in the production zone better than the back of my hand.
Alright, Chief. We'll be sure to come to you first.
You just haven't quite learned all the quote-unquote rules. He's like,
Did
what?
you just ask about the rules? Pretty sharp for newcomers. You've already heard about the rules, huh? Who'd you hear it from? Alright. Seeing as I'm the one who came over here, you're already calling me Chief. I guess I can tell you a little. Truth is, you two keep working like this, you might be putting yourselves in danger.
Oh?
Huh? Wait, there's even a rule about that? What would have happened if you never told us about this?
Well, it's usually not that easy to break one on accident. The conditions of the hidden rules are usually pretty specific. But once you do break one, bad things happen. If you work continuously in the production zone for 3 days, and if all you do besides eating and sleeping is just work, then something bad will happen during lunch on the 3rd day.
What's this?
Like what? Oh,
We're gonna have to go and figure it out.
If I knew that, then I wouldn't be standing here talking to you, now would I?
You mean, even you have never tried working 3 days like that before?
They encourage you to be
There's actually a
lazy?
legend about this rule. They say that there was a worker who worked way harder than me. He was both efficient and eager on the job, and most other workers couldn't hold a candle to him. One time, he tried to test his limits and worked as long as he could. Then during lunch on the 3rd day, he disappeared into thin air, as if
Hey,
he'd
it's
evaporated.
Child.
Later, some people went and asked some of his past friends about him, but they said, never heard of the guy.
What the? How could that happen?
Unfortunately, we were assigned different production zones. I never saw for myself what he looked like.
Wait, are you thinking that it was...
Yes, exactly. It's Child.
Oh? You... Listen, kid. This ain't the kind of thing you should be curious about. Let me tell you, you're better off forgetting about it and looking after yourself. Now I kind of regret ever telling you.
Yeah, I agree with Chief here. Do you really want to try?
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Alright, if you insist. Oh, just a regular meal set.
Oh.
Guess Paimon
I got
shouldn't get her
800 credit
hopes up.
coupons.
What would you like to do this afternoon?
Let's go investigate.
Since we have time now, let's focus on investigating some more.
Alright. We've had a couple of meals at the cafe. Some were good, some were questionable. Had a weirdo dream about Child and ran into Lenny and Lynette. And then we learned about the hidden rules. We're going to learn more about that next time. So I'm going to wrap it up for tonight. Alright. Good night.